Hello guys, and welcome to our video where we're going to be talking you through what we've packed with us for our trip to MALIAU Basin. We're just getting ready for our trek that starts tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Just laid everything out on the bed, and yeah, we'll just show you what we've decided to pack in case maybe you too are planning a trip to MALIAU Basin. All of the chocolate that we bought, it's so warm that it's still melted.
Right.
Like, it's even in this temperature, which is nighttime, it's still just completely melted. Really stressful because I don't think my battery's charging like properly. So I thought my battery charger was stuck at 66%, but it turns out I was actually just upside down and it was at 99% the whole time. So yeah, thanks to Holly for pointing that one out for me, so that you guys know in the vlog. So in the research centre here, we don't have any electricity from like 11 o'clock at night, and then it starts again at 8 o'clock the next day. But because we start walking at 8 o'clock, it means that everything we have needs to be fully charged by 11 tonight. We don't know if we're going to have electricity or not when we get to the camps. We might have electricity, but I think it's a bit hit and miss. Just going to have to go preparing for the fact that we might not have any phones. Not that we need phones, not that we need our phones in the jungle. It's mainly just because we're using our phones for cameras, you know, videoing the trip. So that's the main thing we're worried about.
We thought we knew what we were doing, and we changed our minds 3 or 4 times over, and this is like crunch time.
Yeah, crunch time.
What we're going to take.
The extra t-shirts are gone. We're down to the bare minimum. Oh, and just for reference as well, we're going to the jungle for 3 nights. It's going to be muddy, there's going to be leeches, mosquitoes. We're going to be sleeping outdoors. So in terms of t-shirts and things.
So because we bought these new ones in the shop,
Yeah.
I'm going for the 2 short sleeves ones, and I've got 2 long sleeve ones here, but I think I'm going to leave one behind.
Yeah, you need a long sleeve top to sleep in. That's really important because we're going to be sleeping outdoors. There's going to be lots of bugs and things. We went to the gift shop and bought these t-shirts. They're like really good, quick dry material. To sleep in, I've just got this really long sleeve one and some trousers as well.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I've got PJ bottoms as well to go with them that I sleep in. And then I've got a spare set of trousers, leggings. Actually, these are really good because I climbed up Mount Batur last week and was wearing walking trousers, and they were coming down. They're not easy to move in, so when you're doing this kind of trek, you need comfortable legging kind of trousers that you can easily move in.
I've got my 2 pairs of trousers. I'm going to wear these tomorrow, and then I'm going to bring these as a backup pair because it's good to have. Oh, you've got to film it that way because
okay.
Yeah. That's all of my clothes apart from just bring some swim shorts and bikini, my socks and pants, which I have in this little bag here, and very importantly, some leech protection socks. So these are actually just football socks, but they do dupe as slightly leech protected. If the socks that you're wearing have holes in them that are basically as big as even a pencil lead, the leeches can still get through them. So as I'm saying this, I'm literally freaking out. So they recommend football socks. You can double up the football socks, or you can wear football socks and add the extra leech protection layer with these leech socks. So we just found these in the gift shop downstairs. As you can tell, we're really organised buying leech socks the day before we're going from the gift shop. But
I just assumed that leeches would be really large, like slugs, but actually when we were having dinner tonight, there were a few really small things that look like leeches. So actually they can get through the cloth of your sock if they're really small.
They can be very small. So the things with these ones is they're really good because they cover your whole foot. So you put your foot in like a stocking and then you tie them up at the top, and that's it. Your whole leg is protected up until this point. So there's this type, and then the only other type I could find in Kota Kinabalu was this type, which just covers to below the ankle. If you've got low shoes, then there's quite a high chance that the leeches will be able to get to your feet. If you can get leech socks that you put your whole foot through, it's a good idea.
I've got quite big boots, whereas yours are only short. My boots are ankle high. I've got some of these socks that I bought from Mountain Warehouse. They're quite stretchy, they're really good for my boots. They're not leech socks, but you did buy 2 pairs. So I got these covers. I think because I've got high ankle boots, I can wear these over the top of the boots, and then they have the straps that go underneath, so that should be fine. And then what extra things have I got? Battery power bank. I've also got the bikini, but the extra thing that I've brought with me is gloves. Because I use these for everything.
Such a good idea.
DIY and crazy everything, because I have this kind of like fear of touching loads of stuff in a jungle where I don't know what I'm actually going to be grabbing hold of. So they've got like a rubber
Such
face.
a good idea.
And also it's really good because we have to climb up a lot of ladders.
I'll be interested to see how you get on with the gloves. So that's everything on the clothing front.
I've got a kind of baseball type hat.
And then I've just got this as a last minute buy from Kota Kinabalu towels as well. So we've got
Microfiber towel.
Should we talk through like how we're going to be sleeping and stuff?
So I was told that it was going to be quite cold. So I purchased a very cheap sleeping bag from Sports Direct because crazily there's a huge Sports Direct in Kota Kinabalu. I went to Bali for 18 days beforehand and I had to carry half this stuff with me. So actually just buy it when you get there.
The only thing I would say that you need to buy in the UK, probably like the gloves and the leech socks, because you just can't really find it in.
Yeah. I also did buy. It's really soft, but you blow it up, so it's like a pillow, but it's got this weird bit in the middle, so it should form to your head.
Basically, my bag is very small, and I was having a lot of doubts about getting the sleeping bag. I've basically just prepared myself. If it is cold, I've got 2 long sleeve tops I can wear, and I'm going to do my microfiber towel as a blanket. And just hope for the best, really, and see how it goes. I think sleeping's going to be a bit rough for me, so I've only got a towel, but it's compromise, you know.
I did buy a mosquito net, but then I've been told that they've already been pre-prepared for us.
So don't bring a mosquito net. Maybe now we just talked through our toiletries. We panic bought these neon toiletry bags.
You can see everything laid out, so when you need to find it, you're not stressing.
Only bring like a small shampoo, some tiny soap, malaria tablet, a little cream, comb, toothbrush. In here is just everything medical. Highly recommend bringing something with iodine in it if you get any infected bites or anything. So there was this really good spray you can get, dry antiseptic spray. I'll put a picture on the screen. You can find that, definitely get that in the UK because it's impossible. If you can't get that, you can also get like iodine patches and like cut them out, put them underneath the plaster. It just prevents anything from getting infected really. And don't forget oral rehydration solution in the medical kit as well. You want to bring a head torch or a torch of some kind. You're going to want to bring some waterproofy dry bag stuff.
So I'm using my dry bags as plastic bags from home. I've got them in a pile over there.
I'm bringing my phone, a GoPro, little selfie stick for the GoPro. I'm just going to bring this bum bag as well, just so that it's easy to take videos and easy to access my camera as we're walking along the trails. I'm going to bring a pair of sunglasses.
I am bringing my Garmin watch. It's a little bit old, so it may die after the first day. So I am going to attempt to record where exactly we are and then how fast we do it, the elevation, times and everything.
Just for the memories really.
Yeah, exactly. It shows up on Strava, so I might not be able to record the whole 3 days because it might die, but at least if I get one, that'll be enough.
Yeah. So we have been recommended to take at least 3 litres of water every day, which it doesn't sound a lot, but once it's in your bag, it does take up a lot of space and it's quite heavy. Panic bought this giant water bottle, which is 1 litre.
I've got this one.
And then you've also got one as well. And then we've also got 2 litres in this giant bladder pack.
Because you've got the tube next to you.
Yeah.
So I did a trek for 6 days through England. And it was the best thing out of everything I packed. It was the one thing that I recommend to anyone because you can take small sips when you need it instead of over drinking. Slowly the 2 litres goes down.
One thing we forgot to mention is the water purification tablets as well. We don't know if we're really going to need them yet. We do have them and they are impossible to find in Kota Kinabalu. So if you do need them, get them in the UK, get them beforehand. I don't know if we're going to need them or not. Apparently they boil the water in the camps and then that's fine. That sterilises it enough, but I don't know, we're not sure. We might just throw a tablet in just to be on the safe side because there's nothing worse than having diarrhea.
Yeah.
From some dodgy water that you drank from a camp.
Barley belly.
Lastly, we've got our snack supply. We've basically just got giant bags filled with chocolate.
Got some Snickers oats.
Nice.
Kind of new, they're very small. And some really little ones because when we take malaria tablets, we've got to take it with some kind of fat. So if we don't have that for breakfast or dinner or whatever, we've got these little tiny ones that you can take it with because then it's absorbed better. I have fruit nut dairy milk. I have a raisin and cookie Kit Kat.
Nice.
And a Mars bar.
We kind of stressed for all the chocolate bars, didn't we?
We did kind of go, okay, well, one snack for breakfast and lunch, and maybe one lunch and dinner.
And then we need some for the malaria tablets.
Yeah.
We need to buy like extra
we
chocolate
bought
bars.
loads.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to eat some of it on the way here.
Literally stress eating all my chocolate bars on the way here because I was just so nervous. Finally, we'll just show our backpacks. I got this backpack from a bit of, not a dodgy shop, but a bit of a dodgy shop in Kota Kinabalu. It was about 100 ringgit, which is, how many pounds is that? about £20. Is it £20?
Something like that.
And it says on there 45 litres, but we've come to the conclusion because it's definitely probably about 20, 25 max.
Yeah.
The best things to look for is lots of places to attach on the outside. Really crazy, like how many times you might need to attach them to the outside of your bag. You just never know. And also having like some straps at the bottom in case you want to attach something down there, like a sleeping bag. Something we've noticed that's really handy about the bag is having these like tiny little pockets in the side for like mosquito repellent,
Snacks.
20 litres just probably isn't enough. It would be enough, but once you've got your bladder pack, your water and everything. Also, you've got to bear in mind that you might be carrying a packed lunch with you, which we just remembered today. I'm stuck.
Hold on, I'll hang it over there. This bag is actually pretty awesome.
You've got such a good bag.
Bit of an accident that I found it, but the bag that I did bring with me was only 20 litres and it was absolutely tiny. And then as soon as you put the bladder pack in it, there's just a tour you can fit like a t-shirt in. So I went to Sports Direct, obviously. So it says it's a 40 litre bag. I would really recommend it. It is made by Duta. This is the male bag because they didn't have any of the female bags. Not that it really makes much of a difference. So the good things about this bag is it's got a decent pocket at the front, and then it has this extra bit, I don't know if you can see it properly, that clips here at the front. It's got a mesh, so you can put wet stuff in here and it shouldn't affect everything. The best bit about the bag is that it opens like a suitcase. So you can open it here, you can lay out all of your stuff, and then I've attached this just so that the bladder pack fits in here better. You can just hook it onto here, fits in here. Also, it has this bit at the top, so you can fit a lot in it, or you can close it up, so it all closes up, and this goes over the top. It's got lots of extra pockets, stuff for your keys, but also it has this bit here that says H2O. And then on here, it has these little sections, depending on which side you want, that you put the tube in. And then on this bit here, it can bend up, kind of holds onto it so it's not flapping about and getting grubby. The little zips either side on here as well, so I've got like snacks and bits and bobs. It doesn't have the piece just here that keeps it away from your back.
Yeah, it's the only thing, isn't it?
It does have lots of padding and all of these like segments, so that lots of air should get through.
Yeah.
Space for water here. With regards to this bag, it did cost me equivalent of £100, which is quite a lot for a bag. But considering what you get, all of the extras that you get for this particular bag to the bag that Lucy had bought, I would say it's
well worth the money. Awesome.
Yeah.
So that is the end of our Pack With Me video. We will keep you posted along the way. Wish us luck. At the end of the trip, if there's anything that we were like, oh my, we so should have brought that, then we can include it. And if there's anything as well that we brought that we just completely didn't use. Awesome, yeah.
See you then. Bye.